All right. Move on ahead. Hello, L. I'm doing all right, and Happy New Year to you too. Yes, we got Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. You don't hear the game? Okay. That's bizarre. Okay, give me 1 second. It was showing that it was getting audio just fine a second ago. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. I know what happened. I know what happened. Give me 1 minute. I have to do a new thing, I think. How about now? Can you hear now? No. Okay. Great. Give me 1 second. Um, it just ain't working out. What the hell? Alright then. Okay, so I think I know what's going on, and that's gonna suck for me. Let me see here. Let me try doing this. There we go. Okay, now you guys can hear it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, now. Probably gonna hear double audio for a second. Give me a minute. Yeah, you should be hearing double audio, so I'm gonna. There we go. Or not. Okay, I was expecting us to have like a dual audio situation, but alright. Whatever works out for me, I guess. Yes. Sacred Stones would have been on the GBA. This is not a randomized run. I'm playing this directly off of the Switch. I do have a randomized ROM, so I'll probably do that one later. The randomizer for Sacred Stones, you kind of only really appreciate it when you've seen what it's supposed to be. When you see what the game is supposed to look like, you kind of figure out the rest of it. I feel like no matter what, this game is going to be an experience. So easy. So easy is stupid easy. Like you get enemies are at lower levels. You get increased experience. It's just it's just too easy. Normal. I think I started a normal playthrough. I never finished it. Difficult. I've never tried, and I'm kind of scared too. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see how this will work out. In an age long past, evil fled over the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of extinction. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The sacred stones. Oh, I thought it was Jesus. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the sacred stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the demon king and sealed his soul away within the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magvel. So that's the name of our new continent. It is Magvel. But this peace would not last. The continent of Magvel. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The sacred stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. The kingdom of Renee, ruled by Fado, the peerless warrior king. The kingdom of Frelia, ruled by Hayden, the venerable sage king. The kingdom of Jehanna, ruled by Ismare, queen of the White Dunes. The theocracy of Rouston, ruled by Mansell, the divine emperor. The Grotto Empire, ruled by Vigard, the stalwart silent emperor. These 5 countries house the power of the sacred stones. They are joined by the emerging mercantile republic of Carcino, or Carcino. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magvel is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grotto Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the Kingdom of Renee under orders from Emperor Vigard. A longtime ally of Grotto, Renee is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Grotto's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Fado's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grotto's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Renee itself. Renee will fall. It is inevitable. We have the fall of Renee is how we start. Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father! Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Yes, I have it right here. Good. Seth? Yes, Your Majesty. Take Erica and head for Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me, I shall remain here. We have long held Grotto among our dearest allies, yet now they attack? I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renee is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so? Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety. Father! Forgive me, Your Highness. Horses indoors! Believe it or not, for a while in Fire Emblem, that was actually impossible. It wasn't until, I think, Fire Emblem 6 that you could have mounted units on indoor maps. In every other game where you had an indoor map, if you had a mounted unit, you were forced to do the dismount command, and your unit just sucked after that. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive. General Seth, Franz, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Grotto's men. Remain to the throne that all that has happened here and petition for reinforcements. Understood. Princess Erica, we must quickly behind me. You there with the girl. Tell me, would that be the wayward Princess of Renee? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The wench goes with me. Never! I am Volter, the Moonstone, Grotto's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he's dead. Ah! No! Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty. How entertaining. Fly away, little man, fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt and the kill. Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Grotto's men. If we've made it this far, we surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You're the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. Whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it. Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? And what of my brother on the grotto front? We've heard nothing from him for days. King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of the Grotto Empire could hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. You must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion. Yes, of course, you're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let us go. Once we cross that bridge, we'll be in Frelia near border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Your Highness, I won't lie to you, this will not be an easy ride. Please take this up here. If something should happen to me, you must continue to Frelia, alone if need be. You there, Renee Dogs! Where do you think you're going? Grotto's men. Stand back, Princess Erica. Seth, my brother's taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you. So here we have Erica, our lord. Well, our first lord. This game actually has two, though technically like 7. We'll get to that. We have Seth. And I have a cat. It's the return of Jack. Alright, Jack, you're gonna need to hang tight for a second. There we go. So Seth is considered by most people to be one of the better pre-promoted units in Fire Emblem history. I think he's supposed to be like the best one in the game, statistically speaking, although that's also including his stat up odds. But either way, I don't usually bother. Usually I just stick with everybody else. Like, he's fine enough for early game if you need somebody to carry you. But I would still just rather have Seth just sort of sit on the sidelines, because otherwise, yeah, he can body everything in the early game. And now I don't care for that. Oh, a crit off the bat. That's neat. Any luck? Oh. Okay, Jack, you need down. Any luck? I won't actually need Seth all that much. I am going to do something mildly controversial. I'm going to take that steel sword right from him. Actually, wait, I can't use it. That's right. Can't use the steel sword yet. Damn you! Damn you and your weapon skill stat. Oh, hang on, Jack.
Get you going. There you go.
On the left is their leader. And yeah, Seth could body that guy if he wanted. We're still just gonna hang out here. He's gonna walk up, isn't he? Okay, I'm gonna create a suspend point here. Just because I don't want things to go shitty. At least if something goes wrong, I want to be able to just go quickly back. Okay, that works out. Almost. What? How?
Level up.
HP, strength, speed, and luck, all good things, especially on Erica. Princess, are you uninjured? What? Oh no. I'm fine, Seth. But you look so pale. I'm fine, fine. This is war, isn't it? She didn't take a dink of damage, Seth. Calm down. It's not all like the games I used to play with my brother or Leon. Oh, you don't fucking say. I never thought I didn't know it would be this savage. Our word's useless, is strength all that matters. It's so sad. Why would the Grotto Empire do this? To what end would they start a war? Princess. Don't worry, Seth, I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken, and I won't stop until I see Renee restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. And now we have our first real chapter. Princess Tana, Grotto's forces are approaching. What, so soon? We've had no time. Lady, we lack the arms to defend this place. You must return to Castle Frelia. I can't, not yet. We haven't found Erica and her companions yet. Erica's my friend. She needs my help. I won't abandon her. No, go ask Father, King Hayden, for more troops. Yes, Your Highness. Erica, please be safe. Commander Briget, the enemy appears to be fortifying its position in the castle. They're tenacious, but they have no hope of stopping our advance. What are your orders, sir? Orders? You just stand here and watch. I'll crush them myself. As you command, sir. 1% crit. Man, that guy just should not have woken up today. Ha! That's what happens when you face my lance. Stop right there. Call up your forces and turn back, or you'll have me to deal with. Is that so? And who might you be? Who? I am Tana, Princess of Frelia. I will not permit you to abuse my country any longer. Frelia's royal brat, huh? How convenient. Leave this castle with me. If you harm me, my father and brother will chase you to the earth's end. Yes, I've heard how King Hayden dotes on his precious little daughter. Let's see how true that is. You'll make us a fine hostage, my dear. Seize the girl and lock her up. Right away, sir. No, let me go. Seth, look. See it. Seems like Grotto's army's already reached Frelia. This place is perilous. We should bypass Mulan altogether and head straight to the castle. But we can't just ignore this. You were there when my name was invaded. You saw what I saw. You saw how the people suffered at the hands of Grotto soldiers. Homes were destroyed, possessions stolen, women kidnapped. Anyone who resisted was executed without question, without hesitation. Please, Seth, I can't allow that to happen here. We don't want to see any more people harmed by Grotto's atrocities. Right, Princess, I understand. Perhaps we can retake Mulan. But Princess, you must act with caution. Your people need you too. Here we go. We got our soldiers, our axe fighters, and Briget Knight That's gonna bug me. That's gonna annoy me. Let's go probably here. Right. Nope, that puts me right in his range too. Go here. That the Princess of Renee. It really is my lucky day. Fame and fortune ride to meet me. Move on, you slugs. Bring that girl to me. Hey, we're starting to double already. That's good to see. HP, skill, and speed. Okay, I would have appreciated more strength, but speed and skill are both still useful. Sir Gilliam, is that Mulan? Have we reached Frelia's border already? Aye, we have. Her Highness Princess Tana should be inside the castle. Look, the countryside's crawling with Grotto soldiers. Where's the castle guard? Has Mulan fallen? Are we too late? Too tough to say from here. Princess Tana's in no danger if they want her as a bargaining tool. We men of the Eastern Watch will see her to safety. Yes, yes, of course. We mustn't give up. We must move. Must we take the castle? Then we ride forth to Princess Erica's aid. I'm stronger than you do. I'll take the lead. Watch my back. And we now have Gilliam, who's an armor knight. So he's gonna get dropped as soon as possible. And Franz the Cavalier. He's actually pretty decent for what he is. Despite not being a Christmas knight, he's actually pretty good. But of course, Franz does succeed him in some ways. Oh, damn. Okay. So we'll have Franz take out the soldier. Erica will take out the spider. Another crit, Jesus. Gilliam, go over here. Oh dear. Well, I forgot that happened. Let's move him over this way. Let's see how things go. No, that doesn't kill. Damn, Gilliam actually got kind of lucky. Kill that fighter. Kill this fighter. Okay, so it looks like they're now prioritizing weapon affinities over other allies, which is certainly a choice, I guess. This is speed, all good things to see on a Cavalier. Well, never mind about weapon affinity. I guess they're just going for whoever. And Franz is already doubling. My goodness. and that's the exact amount, so we're just gonna do this. Oh, he's getting smart. He jumped into the woods. There we go. HP and strength. Alright, so now we just have this guy left. And it's a seize the gate mission. So the mission will not end with his death, but only after we put Erica on the spot where he's currently standing. No, I don't know what I was expecting. And she can double him too. Great. I swear to God, if Erica becomes like the god of this playthrough, that's gonna be fantastic. Princess Erica, it's good to see you're well. Friends in Throne's Gate. Yes, Your Highness. Met up with Sir Gilliam Maffrey and explained the situation to Renee. He told me that Princess Tana was in danger as well here at Mulan. We rode as swiftly as we could. Tana's here? Franz, we must hurry! Understood. Now this game does still feature a support system, so if you want characters to chat it up and become best buddies, stick them next to each other at the end of their turns. What worth the thought of cures I've been assigned? Ooh. But it's still going to be an astronomically slow process. Getting supports in the GBA games is awful because it always takes forever to do. Ooh, we got a crit on that one. This can't be. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which GBA one. The support is always horrendous to gather. At least with 7 and 8, it's super simple of just stick them next to each other for a period of turns and they'll accrue it. And you can, technically you can max out any two characters' supports on any map as long as they're both together. No matter how many turns it takes. Whereas at least in Fire Emblem 6, which was the first Fire Emblem on the GBA, you were turn capped for how much support two characters could get. And the dumb part about that, you weren't capped on how many turns characters could spend together. You were turn capped just on the map in general. Like past a certain number of turns on the map, characters simply couldn't get support anymore. It was super dumb. And you better believe that made getting those conversations even worse. Well, I guess in fairness, I think it was technically the first time they tried doing a support system in that fashion. The last time would have been with Genealogy and maybe Thracia. I don't know if Thracia had a support system at all, but I know what Genealogy did, and that system is quite different. It's a bit weird. But it does have its fair share of loopholes over there too, which yielded strange results if you knew how to play with it. So as we got back to Tana, we're hoping Ephraim's not harmed. Come to Castelfrelia, Lord Father may know something. Erica and her companions have liberated the border castle. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to the Frelian capital. Oh, Tana, I'm grateful to see that you're safe at home again. You have no idea how I worried when I heard you were under attack at boarding Mulan. You are not to leave again without my permission, do you understand? Don't be mad, Father. Look, I come bearing good news. Erica, come out now. King Hayden, I am pleased to see you again, even in these sad times. Ah, Erica, it does my heart good to see you safe. Thank you, I was able to escape the castle before Vinay fell. I'm not sure if my father... Yes. I have received word of your father. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend King Fado did not survive the fall of Renee Castle. No, it cannot be. Rest assured, Grotto will be punished for its cowardly act. This is Felia's promise. Erica, please stay here and rest. I cannot imagine how exhausted you must be. King Hayden, you know of Prince Ephraim's disappearance, do you not? Yes, we hear the prince and his men hound Grotto at every turn. Said that he's led his forces into the Empire itself. Reports suggest he's crossed the border and now fights in Renball. My brother, he fights on, even now? Yes, my Pegasus Knights bought this information at a great price. Even though Renee has fallen, he charges into the enemy's heart. He is truly Fado's son, but a valiant youth. Wish that I knew whether he remains unharmed, but I do not. King Hayden, I thank you for your offer, but I cannot stay. I intend to ride to my brother's side with reinforcements. I cannot allow it. I know how you feel, but this plan is suicide. I would be betraying Fado's memory if I allowed any harm to befall you. Stay here, rest and mourn. Leave this war to the warriors. I know you mean well, your majesty, however I have lost my father and my twin brothers in peril. My brother, he is a part of me. I cannot rest here in peace while he risks his life. No, Renee has no more army. Grotto's forces decimated it. Wish that Frelia could provide you with support with soldiers, but... My son Innes is on his way to meet the Empire's forces. He cannot spare a single brigade. Your own retinue of knights cannot possibly face Grotto alone. You so determined to go? Yes. With apologies. As resolute as your father, eh? What am I to do in the face of such foolhardy determination? Vanessa! Here, your highness. Mulder. You called, Mickey. Gilliam. Yes, sir. You are to accompany Princess Erica of Renee into Grotto territory. Expect each of you to provide aid and support for her brother. And quite a grave responsibility you've given us. No matter the obstacles, we'll perform our duty. Our lives are yours. These are some of my most trusted and stalwart vassals. They will no doubt prove themselves quite valuable on your journey. Remember, you are venturing behind enemy lines, which will need supplies. I will have a supply convoy ready to carry your weapons and provisions. It will remain at your side no matter how far afield you venture. King Hayden, thank you. Save your thanks for your return. With your brother, Prince Ephraim. Yes, your highness. You get 5,000 gold. Okay, you don't really intend to go through with this, do you? Can't guess how you must feel, but it's just too dangerous. What would happen if you were captured by Grotto's men? Thank you for your concern, Tana, but I have no choice. Don't you see, Tana? I have to go. Okay, well, why is this happening? What's gone wrong with the world? Tana, why would Grotto invade? Imperfect is a man of peace. His people adore him. You and Ephraim are friends of Prince Leon, are you not? What could be behind this madness? Why is this happening? I have no answers for you, Tana. I don't want to believe it, but the reality is that we are at war. If I do nothing, I may lose my brother as well as my father. This is why I have to fight. It's the only answer I have. Game's not too hard if you remember at the start. Yeah, for the longest time, until Awakening came out, I stood by this game as the easiest Fire Emblem. And then Awakening knocked that title right out from under it. So, on the overworld, and what they said was true, we have a permanent convoy. Unlike in 7, and in fact, 7 is an exception to a lot of things, apparently. So Fire Emblem 7 was the last Fire Emblem I played on stream. That was the one with Eliwood, Lyn, and Hector. It was missing a lot of things that other Fire Emblems already had, and I can't fathom why they were gone. One such thing was the supply convoy. That was a thing that was already in prior games. In fact, FE6 already had a supply convoy. And also, in FE6, you had a permanent armory. Every level, you could buy iron items. They never got higher than the lowest grade items, being iron and fire spells. But you had a permanent armor. You never ran out of weapons. So, but then 7, we got rid of that and the permanent supply, unless you got Merlinus. Well, at least until you got Merlinus, which your only help on that one was whether or not you got him early. And I think, yeah, Lyn's story, you never got Merlinus. So for the first 10 chapters of the game, you don't have a convoy at all. So, not exactly the best situation on that one. And of course, there's still no permanent armory. You're still relying on whether or not armories were on a given map in order to buy weapons and keep yourself supplied, which was more in line with the I can't even say older games because I think calling it the Marth games would be more appropriate, because I know Genealogy, you still had. Because yeah, but Genealogy, that was 4. You had your permanent supply, you had permanent armories, you had you had a permanent Coliseum with you everywhere you went. It was 4 had a lot of stuff. I haven't played Thracia, so I don't know if you still had those in that game, but I imagine you at least had something comparable. And then with 6, and then with 7, we lost a lot of stuff for no good reason. And with 8, we at least got the convoy back. We don't have a permanent armory, but at least have a convoy. I think, why did you not have anything, and why do you have 2 of these? There would have probably been an item trading tutorial if I had left those on. But in any case, so yeah, we have new people. So Franza Cavalier, Guillermo Knight. We have Vanessa the Pegasus Knight. Fast and fragile, and that's about it. But they can move everywhere, which makes them useful. And Mulder's the priest. Good luck with him. These guys are healers and nothing else. King Hayden apologizes for being unable to spare soldiers. However, he does provide Erica with a small but trusted party of vassals. Erica is grateful for the king's aid. Healers are useful but a pain to level up. Exactly. It's horrendous. Also, because we're using the Switch, and I could also do this with a traditional emulator, but the instant we find a Coliseum, oh, the stream is going on pause. We are exploiting the fuck out of those things. America is grateful for the king's aid. Because, man, on console, with the way the game intends, Coliseums are horrible to deal with. Because they're just gambling through and through. You can farm the Coliseum? Oh, yes. That's actually the point of them. The purpose of Coliseums is to farm. But if you play the games on console, you kinda can't do it effectively because you are gambling with your unit's lives. Because when you send a unit to the Coliseum, they will fight to the death, and if your unit loses, they're gone. They don't come out with 1 hit point or anything, they're just gone. So, since we have access to save states, and because the Coliseum units are pre-rolled, basically... So how the Coliseums work is, when the map spawns in, it initializes 3 opponents, I think. You got 1 for martial units, 1 for magic units, and 1 for any unit whose defense is so high that the normal martial unit can't deal damage to it. So in this case, those 3rd extra hard enemies usually have like silver weapons to make sure that you're forced to take damage whether you like it or not. And so you go in, you get a randomized amount of gold that you have to put down to take part in the Coliseum. If you win, you get all that money back. So you get it back plus whatever your bet was. If you lose, you're out the money and the unit. So what you can do is you can drop a save state just before you go into the Coliseum. Send a unit in. If they lose, just reload your save state and then choose a different unit. And then you can just keep doing this over and over and over again. And not only are you going to be able to accrue infinite money for as long as you so choose to do this, but also, there's no level cap. Or should they? The level cap is 20, but there's no cap on when a unit can enter a Coliseum. Because the units that spawn are always going to be at a level of the unit that's fighting plus or minus like 3 or something. So if you send a unit in at level 5, your unit, their opponent, is only going to be between levels like 3 and 7. And if you send a unit at level 18, their opponent can be between levels like 16 and 20. So it's always going to be that way, no matter what level you're on, no matter what the average level of the enemies for the story is, it'll always be this way. So you'll always be able to get XP, you'll always be able to get money, and it's really, really good way to get units to level 20 really quickly. Well, not quickly, but early. And like I said, on console, you were gambling every single time. It was horrible. If you were extremely lucky, you could do it, but it was extremely horrible because you were gambling and you were hoping to God that your luck was there. And if you were doing a no deaths run, if somebody died at the Coliseum, you were resetting that fucking chapter. But yes, Coliseums can do that. They are excellent sources of grinding if you have save states. They're the best. They're my new favorite thing in these GBA ones now. Because we can do that. Especially since the GBA games, more often than the other ones, were a fan of giving you counterparts for units. Where you would have... It's like early in the game, they give you like 1 or 2 units of every basic type. You get like, here's a few mounted units, here's some armored units, here's an archer, here's a mage. And then throughout the game, they'll give you more of those same types of units. Like here's more mages, here's more archers, here's more mounted units. And all of them, despite being the same class, their stats and their odds of gaining stats on levels are all tweaked in such a way that none of them are really good at the same thing. Coliseums allow you to make it so that you can essentially get all of these guys up to level 20 either before or after you have their promotion items, and then you can just choose whichever of them has the best stat spread without worrying about missing out on any XP or any good levels. You can just see. So now we're going through E. We're going to E to get the Seraphim. I lead Scout ahead. Scout will have a better chance of spotting any nearby troops. First command, Your Highness, will you give permission? Mr. Force, keep an eye out for enemy bowmen through. Keep an eye out for enemy bowmen. Can't speak today. As I shall. Prove myself worthy of the honor of your trust. She seems very sincere. Sincere, yes, quite. They're saying she's got a stick up her ass. We found more villages ripe for the picking. 1, 2, 3. Haha, I love a good war. Although soldiers preoccupied, we're free to pillage as we please. Right, Bone, you're in charge. Grab everything that's not nailed down and bring it to the hideout. I'm on it. Damn, bandits approaching. I'm getting you out of here, Ross. You stay close to me. Let's start with that village there. Go to it, boys. It's all yours. Cut down anyone fool enough to get in your way. I'm heading west around the mountains to the other villages. Ah, yes, this guy and his son. Yes, this guy, Ross. Ross, what is it? What's wrong? It's nothing, just a scratch. You're a warrior, Dad, and I'm your son. I won't be beaten so easily. Don't risk yourself so foolishly. We need to get you some help. Please, someone help my son! Ah, this looks serious. I must report back to Princess Erica at once. I have bad news. The village to the east is under attack by bandits. Bandits? Arrived at our first dilemma. Let's move quickly and attract as little attention as possible, but I cannot stand by and watch innocents be harmed. Vanessa, how fare the villagers? I spotted one injured person. He appeared to be just a child. Father Mulder, can your staff help him? Well, yes, I can heal his injuries with my staff, but I cannot do it from here. He's too far away. I must be near him. Just please leave this to me. I shall bring the boy here. Alright, Vanessa, it's up to you. Very well, I'm off. Never mind the kidnapping, Ross. I promise everything is going exactly according to plan. Move our horses down here. This son of a bitch can heal himself. He has a vulnerary in his inventory, doesn't he? Listen, my village is being attacked by bandits. My name's Ross. Come on, you have to help me wipe those thugs out. Alright, just take a deep breath and calm down, Ross. Leave the villagers to us. We'll drive off the bandits. Seth, take the boy somewhere safe. No, wait, I'm going to fight too! But my father's out there all alone fighting those bandits. Got to get back to him as quickly as possible. I'm the son of the great Garcia. As long as I have my axe, no bandit will ever defeat me. I can see you're not going to be swayed, but you must promise you will stay close to us. Ross is a deceptive character. So in this game, there are 3 characters who have what I would refer to as Tier 0 classes. These classes do not come back in any Fire Emblem games, although I know there was, I think 3 Houses had a plan for one. In this case, Ross here is a journeyman. He can only use axes. He is basically a fighter, but worse. He has really low stats, and his level cap is actually only 10, not 20. But the Tier 0 classes are very important. Not only does it act as extra time for Ross to get his stats up higher, because his stat caps are the same as any Tier 1 class, but also, he was weak, we had to level him up. Yes, but there's a good part to this. So Sacred Stones was the first Fire Emblem game to have branching promotions. This game, whenever you go to promote a class, you'll have 2 choices. That also includes the Tier 0 classes. And each of them will have the 2 Tier 1s to choose from. So Ross, as a journeyman, when he promotes, he can choose to become either a fighter like his dad or a pirate. And of course, these 2 things have their own separate branching promotions, although I think pirates and fighters actually turn into the same things in this game, which, unfortunate, but it is what it is. You basically just choose your stat spread on that one. But all the same, here we are. Ross comes with a hatchet, which is... It's technically weaker than a hand axe, but I think it's also more accurate. Which sounds utterly bizarre, but it's fun enough. I have had runs where I keep this hatchet with him almost the whole way through. But in any case, I would recommend keeping him as close as you can. I think Ross can talk to his dad to recruit him, and if not, we'll just have Erica do it. So friends to this village? And who are you? You don't look like one of the local peasantry. As you can see, these villagers have some bandit troubles. I would like to help, but I have orders to follow. I'm required to quit this area at once. I would ask you to aid them in this fight. I'll pay for your trouble, of course. And a red gem! That's easy money! Okay, why not? And we have this village. The most wonderful man rescued me. He was dressed like a mercenary, but he had an air of elegance about him. He gave me this elixir, and I'm sure it'll help you on the battlefield. Perhaps we'll see this mystery man at some point. Now our end goal is we want to get down to that village before those bandits do. Why are you like this, Garcia? I'm trying to help you get to your son! There, now I can't possibly miss him. So, armory. Purchase slim swords, iron swords, slim and iron swords and lances, as well as iron axes. Definitely want to pick up one of the iron axes for Ross. But in the meantime... Oh, God. Yeah, Franz ain't the fastest guy around, that's for sure. Can be a little rough sometimes having to deal with them. Oh, wait a second. While I'm here. Rapiers are useful. Always get extra replacements. Fuck, I forgot that ends your turn right away. can't go a bit higher right now. So we'll go here. Set down here. Damn! Erica really hates those guys. Another vulnerary. I don't know how Erica is doing this well. This doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna get Ross acquainted with his dad. Dad! Ross? Boy, what did I tell you? What are you doing here? Don't worry about me. Hurry up and get yourself to safety. You really think I could just run away while you fight, Dad? You taught me the fighters fight for what's important to them. No way I'm leaving. I'm fighting just like you. Ross. Alright, listen to me. We'll cut our way out of here together. Garcia is already a fighter, comes with an iron axe and a hand axe. And despite being tier 1, his stats aren't unreasonably higher than Ross's. And level 4, no less. This is one of the reasons why I say that Ross is just straight up better than his dad. Or at least is in all likelihood going to be by the time he promotes. So I just, like, give all Garcia's shit to Ross. He's gonna make better use of it later. Unfortunately, we get Vanessa right on a map that she can't do anything on. Skill and speed? Jesus Christ, why is Erica still getting speed? Oh, that guy left the mountain? Oh, that's unusual. Okay, things are changing now. Oh, this is kill the... Oh, this is defeat enemies? Perfect. If I get lucky, I can... Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. What's the matter, Erica? You've been dodging every single hit. This is the first time you've gotten hurt all playthrough. Yeah, this is the hard difficulty, so I can't say I'm too shocked I'm in pain, but... Oh, now people can't dodge for shit. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, that's also not good. Right now, I'm just hoping he's gonna leave them alone. Oh, hey, Gilliam actually landed a hit. Send Ross on down. Okay, good. He took the bait! Thank God! There we go. Now all's right with the world. Back to Dodge Tank Erica. Although Gillian's gonna be suffering for a minute. What's all the ruckus? Bandits! Spread the word, everyone! Close the village gates! Thank you for your warning. Please accept this small token. Now have pure water. The water increases your resistance and lowers magical damage. One bandit leader down. What the crap? This is a very blessed Erica I've been given. The only question is, what is the cost of such blessings? I gotta say, for this being on hard mode, it hasn't kicked my ass yet for some reason. You saved my son, I owe you my thanks. It's not necessary. Hold on a moment. Aren't you the great Garcia? You fought for Renee, didn't you? Seth, do you know this man? He was a troop commander for Renee until around 10 years ago. When I was a recruit, soldiers used to tell so many tales about him. Called him a daring and fearless fighter for Renee. Master Garcia, you must know the peril our homeland faces right now. We impose upon you to lend your strength to Renee once again. I'm sorry, I'm retired now. I'm not a soldier anymore. It's a decision I made long ago. Master Garcia. When I was a soldier, I lived my life fighting for my country's honor. I left no time for my family. I spent my life fighting for faceless, uncaring nobles. When my wife fell ill and died, I met the child she had left behind. At that moment, I finally realized what my duty had cost me. I stood at my wife's grave and promised her I would be a father to our son. I'm done with armies. I'm done with fighting, except to protect my son. I have no regrets. I'm the boy's father. You blasted fool! Father, what's all this nonsense I'm hearing? Ross! If you're not going, then I will. I'm a fighter. I know I can do this. Ross, what are you saying? Dad, please listen to me. I respect you more than any other man in the world. I know you gave up being a soldier for me. I know that. But how can you throw away such a big part of yourself? You're a warrior at heart. You can't give that up and be happy. Look at me, Dad. Have you seen me fight? I'm not a child anymore. I'm a warrior like you. You're free to worry, but I can survive on my own. Ross. You want to challenge me, Father? I'm a fighter, the best in all of Eve. I'm not going to lose to you. I'm not going to lose to anyone. You're right. You're a good soldier, Ross. Sir Seth, if these old bones of mine can still serve, I'd like to join. Dad. It's like my boy grew up while I wasn't looking. Tougher than I thought. He doesn't need my help. Raised him as best I could, but he's right. Nothing to fear. Should fight, and I will fight. Thanks so much for your help. Please stay the night and rest. Would if we could, but we have much to do and far to travel. Your safety is rewarded. Oh my, that is a splendid bracelet you're wearing. Thank you, my father gives to me. It's a wonderful gift, but you should be careful wearing such a valuable item so openly. Since Renee was invaded, things have become so dangerous around here. There are gold-hungry thieves and bandits everywhere. The most wicked are Basba's bandits. They are cruel beyond words. If there's something they want, your life is worth less than nothing. Just the other day, they assaulted some travelers, and oh, it was awful. Police. Renee is finished, mark my words. Grotto Empire is still in our future. Our only hope against them was that Prince Ephraim would prevail, but rumor has it he's on the verge of being crushed by Grotto's vast numbers. These are dark days. Travel with care. Ephraim. Time to start. Are you ready, Erica? Yes, Ephraim. Let's begin. Tell me though, why do you want me to teach you to fight? I thought you didn't care for violence. I do not like uncivilized behavior. I think one can solve one's problems without fighting. And yet what? I've always relied on you to protect me, brother. I'd rather not be such a burden to you in the future. So I thought maybe I should learn to protect myself. Your brothers are supposed to protect their sisters. Nothing for you to worry about. It's no cause for concern. Yes, but I am your sister. Sisters are supposed to worry about their brothers, so I'd like to learn something of swordplay, if only a little. Maybe someday I can protect you in your time of need. So please, Evan. Alright, how could I say no? Honestly, once you get an idea into your head, that's it. Might as well give it. Agreed, I'll teach you, but won't hold back because you're my sister. And I want no complaining once we start it, Erica. Complain? Me? Never. Whoops, beg your pardon. Hey. Princess, are you alright? Yes, someone jumped into me, it's all. I was jarred. Your Highness, where's your bracelet? Bracelet? It's gone. You did that, man? I'll find him. Don't worry about it. That bracelet was a gift from my father, but Ephraim needs our help. Don't let sentimentality get in the way of my duty. Princess, we must retrieve your bracelet regardless of cost. You cannot lose it. Let's go. We must hurry. The Bandits of Borgo. Having returned to our overworld, anytime you find a map that has a armory or an item vendor on it, you can revisit that shop through the overworld. It'll have all the same stuff as it did when the last time you visited, and maybe a little more if you're lucky. So here we got iron and steel axes here. Borgo Ridge. Erica and company pursue the thief who stole her bracelet. The chase leads them into the mountains, where Bosba's bandits pillage at will. Erica cannot ignore her countrymen's pleas for help. She leads her group in search of the bandits' stronghold. Local villagers tell me that Bosba's bandits keep their lair nearby. Two of them saw a lad matching the description of our bracelet thief. Seems a fair guess that the youth is one of these bandits. Bandits, here in Renee, our homeland. I had no idea. Burning our villages, stealing from our people with no fear of reprisal? Wasn't always like this. The knights used to protect the citizenry. However, with Renee in ruins and her army tattered, law and order are hard to find. Doesn't look like the Grotto army's interested in maintaining order here. If nothing changes, Renee will continue the sad plunge into savagery. Hello? Pardon me for asking, but are you all some sort of mercenary troop? Why do you ask? Because you have to help Calm, you have to. I told him it was too dangerous, but he wouldn't listen to me. Start at the beginning and speak slowly. Alright. Now I'm naming. I used to be from a village named Lark, except the village is gone. Gone? What do you mean? Bosba's bandits burned it down. Only Colm and I escaped. The other villagers, the bandits attacked them, and... Amy, what are you doing here? Bosba's bandits. They have a hideout here in these mountains. That's where Colm's my, we've known each other since we were kids. Went to steal back something the bandits took from me. Went alone? That's a very dangerous thing. Yes, I know. That's what I told him, but he wouldn't listen to me. If I lose Colm too, I don't know. Please don't cry. We'll find your friend and see that he's not harmed. Really, truly? Thank you. Thank you. I don't have much money, but I'll do anything to help. Highness, what will it be? Thief Raptor has gone to the bandits' lair as well. Seems as though we share a common cause with Amy. She's a citizen of Renee, after all. It isn't our duty to defend our countrymen. Only sad we weren't here to protect her friends and neighbors. So yes, I feel we must help. Amy, I trust you can lead the way. Yes, it's this way. You can do to help? I was little, I used to go hunting with my grandfather. He was like, I'm not bad with a bow. Really? I see. You should remain behind and protect Princess Erica. Hunter is out there, but looks like we got guests. So a warm welcome, lads. You see a stranger, stick an axe in him. We now have Naomi, who's our first archer. And of course, what makes her special is that she can shoot through walls. Of course, anybody with ranged weaponry can do this, including Ross. So as you can see, we've got a fair number of chests and doors, and there's also a thief here. Thieves are annoying. So enemy thieves can open doors and open chests just as your own thieves can. However, if an enemy thief opens a chest, they will steal the chest that's inside it. And you can get it from them if you kill them immediately afterwards. But if they open multiple chests, you will only get the last item they grab. Everything beforehand will stay in their inventory and then go away after they die. So if you ever see a thief, don't let it get more than one chest, or else just restart. Because whatever's in those chests is probably important. Just restart if he gets more than one chest. If he only gets one, kill him, and you've not really lost anything. Although ideally you'll have your own thief and can get to all this stuff before him. As you can see right now, I don't exactly have one, but maybe that will change. So in the meantime... Oh right, I can't choose units yet. Let's see. Also, I'm still kind of surprised, just playing on hard mode. I think all the enemies, I think these are the same enemies that would have normally been here. Because, I keep thinking back to Fire Emblem 7. Heck, if we were playing Hector hard mode in Fire Emblem 7, we would already be dealing with, like, Pegasus Knights by this time. We would already be dealing with some of the more advanced ones. So, this is a little strange. Oh shit, I should not have done that. Oh well. We're gonna do, I guess we can call it pre-prep. Yeah. Moving people up. I'm gonna have Erica down there, because we're gonna need to keep Ross up. And here we go. Ha! Not a soul song. These bandits are easy picking. Just might as well start with these chests here. Oh, look who this thief is. It's Colm himself! The man, the myth, the legend. Colm is a thief, and we know who wants to see him. Colm! Amy, what are you doing here? I told you to wait for me, didn't I? I couldn't, it's too dangerous. Come on, let's go home. You don't have a home, don't you get it? Look, just leave everything to me. I took care of it in the flash, but I don't need a clumsy oaf like you tagging along. What? Oh, this is ridiculous. We'll talk later. Don't leave my side, Amy. Alright. So they have quite a history, I would imagine. Well, that's just a fucking disappointment, Ross. No, this is still a game where skills are not really a thing yet. So, thieves cannot open doors and chests just because they are thieves. That is a thing in some games, not this one. In this one, as well as the prior one, they need to have the lockpick item to open up anything, or if they don't have a lockpick, they'll need conventional keys like everyone else. But lockpicks, unlike other keys, are indiscriminate. One key, one pick can open up anything, whereas you would need a separate key for either chests or doors. With him being speedy, he can double. And attack power ain't exactly the best, but it is more than enough to serve a purpose. I'm gonna sit Seth over there, just in case anything happens. There we go. Now, Ross, being a tier 0 class, the Journeyman, has boosted EXP gains. Really boosted ones. So that one, he hit an enemy once. And that gave him enough XP that for a tier 1 class would come from killing something. So, yeah, he can level up quickly if you get him in an ideal situation. Luckily for us, that enemy thief is behind a door as well as a broken wall. So at this point, there's no risk of this thief stealing any of our stuff. We can just move on ahead. Now, if you were to randomize this map, and I have randomized Sacred Stones before, and I'm an idiot who will randomize the game to the point that dead games are possible. As you can see, it is a requirement for us to have at least one door key. having reached this map before. It is pre-programmed in the cutscene, that when Colm shows up, regardless of what class he is, he'll always open up this door. That's a guaranteed thing no matter what. This part is not. You do actually need to have at least a door key in order to open through and finish the chapter. And to that end, this enemy always has a door key. And this enemy has a... Oh, they nerfed the chest keys! God damn it! Okay. Yes, enemies here, at least one enemy will always have a door key. I think it's always this one. This enemy will always have a door key on them. Just so that way, in the event that you do something like I did, where we had a situation where there were no thieves in the party, so nobody could use the lockpick that Colm had, you still have a way through. And this is done because they're trying to account for what if Colm just dies at some point. Let Colm open this chest. Iron Lance, I guess that's fine. It's one less that I don't have to buy. And we do want to make sure that Ross can get plenty of experience. Because Tier 0 classes are the only ones that don't require items to promote. Instead, all that'll happen is... So Ross will get to level 10, which is the cap. And once he hits level 10, I believe it's the next map he enters, he'll have the option to promote into either a fighter or a pirate. And then he'll be level 1 and then he'll go back down to level 1 for that class, and you get to move forward from there. Hand axe, a little more useful, though maybe not ideal. And that's a kill for Ross. And we have our door key, not like we needed it, so we'll send it to the storage. And the final chest has an iron sword. Only the most vital of things held in these chests. I do remember one time... I think it was on a randomized map. At one point there was like a hero crest in one of these, which is a promotion item, very helpful. So it was very good to have that, like a hero crest and a knight crest, which are all great things to have. You know what? Let's see, let's Ross break that wall down. Send Colm down here. I figured one of them would have a hand axe. That seems like a pretty good spot to go get Namie some experience. Do you have a hand axe? No, you don't. Perfect. Another guy without a means of defending himself. Oof, that was a big hit. I mean, gotta have a healer to do something about it. Oh. So that's not allowed. That's against the rules. Alright, well this works too, I guess. Eek, okay, so that kind of a situation where the enemy can kill me in 2 hits. So that's one where we want to do what's called enemy phasing, where you set yourself up to be the target and receiver of an attack rather than initiating one. So because the enemy can kill me in 2 hits, I don't want to be the one to initiate that. That's not going to go well for me. So instead... same thing with the situation over here with this hand axe. That's not something I want to be messing around with. HP and strength. Okay, a little bit more damage, a little bit more health. All good things to see. You know what? Nah. Not sure. That could break through this wall. That's another way too. Even if you get in without a key, you can still break through the wall. I'm worried that the archer will come down and start shooting at Franz if I do this. If I do that, then that's going to screw these guys out of XP. So I'm going to leave things here. I'm curious to see where it's going to go. What's going to happen after this. Damn, Ross has no luck on that guy in particular. What's going on with that? Do this. Create a suspend here, just because they're starting to get into some risky business on a few of those people. Okay, that's Archer dead. And a little bit of XP. Ouch. That's what I was worried was going to happen. Move down here. I'm going to have to go for the kill. Okay. That landed. Speed! No. That's a lame level. Well, yeah, we need speed, but I was hoping at least for strength. I'll get there eventually, guys. God damn it. that. You're killing me, Ross. You're supposed to be better than your dad. I'll send this one right back. So we can have Ross open up that door. Or Ross can open up the chest. Colin can open the door. Get everybody set to go. A javelin. Alrighty then. So nothing too valuable here. All stuff that you can probably miss and be okay with. And I say that because we can buy these all later. We already have a support conversation available? That's weird, but okay. Amy, oh hi Colm, how are you doing? This is no time for pleasantries, you need to concentrate in battle. Just being polite. Never thought I'd see you on the battle. Might not be the best, but when something needs to be done, I do it. It's amazing how war affects people. I mean, look at you. You're a bumbling crybaby, but even you pulled yourself together temporarily. You were little, you followed me everywhere, tripping and crying. Oh, why are you always so mean? And now look at you. You're still following me everywhere, tripping and crying. But now you're doing it on the battlefield. Yeah, please stop your boo-hooing. Okay, I'll try. You can do anything without me, can you? Stop crying! But, what is it? You're the one who's making me cry. Ugh. Now, while we're at it... Also, yeah, thieves have swords, so good luck hitting them. With an axe. Door done! Not that. No, not that either. Damn. Enemies having steel already seems like we're starting to get into the hard mode stuff. Thief! No, that's the other thing thieves can do. They can literally steal shit out of your inventory. Well, the good news is, thieves, at least... Oh, I'm not gonna get it back? Oh, this motherfucker. At least before, thieves tended to give out more experience than normal, and I see they still do. Okay. Seal speed, okay, that's a good level. Comb can't double. Interesting. Oh, but Erica can. What's their speed difference? 14, 10? Damn. Okay, well, Comb's gonna need these levels then. I'm gonna need those levels more than I will. More than Erica will. Oh, and it's a hand axe too, I forgot about that. Hello, Beecher. All the rips. It's gonna happen soon. Nah, it'll be fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen. So we got you. Typically these bosses don't leave their chairs, so I'm going to assume he won't either. He just got a sword, so we're gonna do this for now. Gilliam playing backup, Vanessa will also be an option. Everybody pile up. Just shoot him as your strat? It was more so throw a lance in his way. I wasn't sure if this guy was gonna leave his chair or not, so I wanted to make sure I had like stuff as an option. Yeah, he doesn't have a javelin. Well, that's fine. Yeah, the boss didn't leave the throne. Strength and speed are good to have. Oh, he does have a hand axe. Okay, that's concerning. That's gonna be concerning now. Is he going to continue sitting in the chair? Okay, yes he is. Alright. Okay, gotta move Franz. The problem with using Namie is he's got that hand axe, so he'll just switch over to that to get her. The mighty Bazba. That's the same problem that Ross is gonna have too. Skill, speed, defense. Okay. Good to see. Actually. Oh, no, wait, you know what? No. What's con 5, con 8? Damn it. Yes. Okay, that's about 8:15. Oh, perfect. I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. We're gonna get Ross some XP. We're gonna get Ross plenty of XP. And hey, Colton's gonna get some XP too, actually. That works out great. There he goes within range of the hand axe. Take him out of range. And now he's out of range again. Only 2 XP for missing. If I hit, you get 10. On Colm, if you hit, you get 10, I think. Is it 10 or 20 that he's getting? 17, actually. Okay. Yeah, but if Ross lands the hit, though, he'll get, like, about 30. Which is great. The problem is that's a 53% chance to hit. But that's okay. It didn't have to be fast. I'm just looking to get Ross promoted as quick as possible. And if I were to wait till we get to the Coliseum chapter, he wouldn't be able to promote in that chapter. Play no Fire Emblem games. Last Fire Emblem was 3 houses, I'm assuming? There's supposed to be 3 houses? Is that emote? Or 3 hopes? Houses, okay. Whatever he's gonna be a speedy boy. Type down houses and the emo popped up and there was 3 houses on it. I can't quite make out that emote, so... whatever. Not that. Interesting. So it seems that the AI for hard mode is going for whoever can deal the most damage to. Certainly a choice. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh. It finally hit the man. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Blessed levels. We have a blessed level for that. Which means it's going to be followed by a cursed one, but we had a blessed one! Okay, Ross, let's see what you can do for me. I knew we were getting a cursed one, god damn it! Oh well. Could have robbed those bandits blind on my own, thank you very much. I was worried. Hold on, sorry. I'll start following. No more dangerous stuff by yourself. Fine, fine. You have to stop crying all the time, alright? Uh-huh. Oh yeah, take a look at this. Close to getting 2 levels. Unfortunately, killing bosses is capped at 100 XP in this game. I know there are some others where you can get more than 100, and you can get 2 levels if you time it right. But in this game, it's capped at 100. You can't get any more than that off of any one kill. Got your mirror back. Remember how you cried when we left Lark? Thought you lost us. It was your mother's that I knew those thugs had taken it, so I went and got it back. See what happens when you give me a job. Guaranteed results. Oh. Hey, why are you crying this time? Oh, stop. Knock it off, please. Please name me. This is quite touching, but I think you'd best return Princess Erica's bracelet to her now. What are you talking about? Are you trying to say that I... Hey there, hold it. It's right here, take it! Tell me, boy, is this the path you've chosen for your life? If this girl matters to you, you must quit this dark road. Yeah, right. We're leaving. Do not expect to be rescued again. For what? Let's go with you. You can't just leave us here. Namie and I, we've got no home to return to. No matter where we go, there's just gonna be more fighting. Mercenaries, right? Take us with you. A handy guy to have around, and I know I can help you out. For not, I'll agree with Erica's decision. Your duty's a grave one, however, we don't have time to waste shepherding you. Fine with us. Just wait, I promise you won't regret your decision. Need your bracelet from the bandit stronghold. Here you are, princess. My father gave me this bracelet when I was a child. There's only one match in the world and my brother wears it. But you must take care never to lose that bracelet. It is the proof that King Fado entrusted the future of Renee to you, his children. Seth, what is it that you're not telling me? Apologize. When the time comes, I will tell you. Till then. If you tell me you must wait, then it can wait. I trust you. We should get moving again. We're different bandits for now. I can't guarantee for how long. This is just the beginning, isn't it? We hope to free our homeland and we'll take battle after battle. Right so, your highness. The day you and Prince Ephraim win back the freedom and honor of Renee will come. Here lies the end of a long and treacherous road. I know I must regret it. In the names of all those I could not save, I'll lead us home. Let's go. My brother awaits. I'll tell you when the story needs a plot twist. It's not even really a plot twist. It's just kind of an, oh, I guess this was more important than we thought. General Dussel. Selena, have you been back long? Tell me, how fares the campaign in Renee? Signs of chaos abound. Brigands ride without fear, and the peasants' cries fill the air. If Rada's troops do not enforce public order, the situation will only worsen. Still, His Majesty has given us no orders. Perhaps this once I should take the lead. What could His Majesty be thinking? Breaking our long-held alliance with Renee, invading without warning? He's never been this way before. He abhors violence. Have you noticed the recent promotions? Who are they going to? Certainly not to the soldiers who have Grada's best interests at heart. Fearless invasion is the prelude to a much larger one. Because His Majesty is no longer the man we knew him to be. Glenn, it doesn't matter what any of us might think of our orders. We are his servants, and we will not question His Majesty's intentions. I know that, Selena, and yet, that's enough, both of you. Majesty summons us, so we can learn a little during our audience. I appreciate your work in fulfilling your previous orders. You are the hammers that drive the nails of the Empire's will. You will continue to operate without hesitation, wherever I send you. By your command, in your Majesty's name, yes, sir. However, I know this. You, my Imperial Three, lack the strength to conquer the remaining nations alone. In the invasion of Renee, certain soldiers performed beyond expectation. I have chosen them to join you as new generals in the Empire's service. Come! The performance of these men surpassed even your own. With the addition of these three, the Empire will have 6 generals strong enough to conquer this land. Did you understand? I am Reeve, given the name Blood Barrel by His Majesty. You know I am a newcomer, but I pray for your favor. Understood. I'm Kalik, who is a mercenary fighting in the desert. Seems I'm to be called Tiger Eye. Fun looking last, aren't you? Love working with you. So we meet again. You know me as General Walter, but you will call me the Moonstone. I'll save you worthless dogs from your own incompetence. You'll thank me later. Walter, you scum! Peace, Glenn. Selena, Kalik, you will bring me Frelia. Yes, sir. Sure, good as done. Yves Dussel, you are charged with defense of the Empire. Speak to you individually with more details later. Understood, Your Majesty. For your command, sire. And me. Walter, Glenn, I have other duties for you. Yes, Your Majesty. Renee has fallen, Princess Erika still eludes us. Her brother, Prince Ephraim, leads a resistance within our borders. Bring the siblings to me. Of course. Let's convoy that elixir. I don't want to run the chance of us accidentally using it. Sell the red gem now. Give us some monies. We can give this javelin to Franz. He'll probably make the best use of it. And Iron Lance to Vanessa. She needs it desperately. With her bracelet recovered, Erika sets out with renewed determination. Passing through the ancient forest Zaha brings them close to Grotto's borders. As they near the town of Seraphiu, Erika's fears are assuaged by the lack of troops. But never before seen terrors crawl in the shadows of the trees. We're approaching Serapew at the border of Renee and Grotto. Once we cross, we'll be in Grotto. Rainfall won't be much farther. That is assuming we can cross the border without mishap. Oh, look over there. Those strange figures. What are they? Are they human? Never seen anything like it. What could they be? What have we done to deserve the trials before us? What's happening to us? How can such abominations walk our lands while sacred stones protect us? Luke, please, it's dangerous outside the walls. Stay here in the village. Those are revenants, aren't they? They were the vanguard of the Demon King in the days of darkness. The Tome of Nazania describes them in Chapter 2, Section 7, Paragraph 8. You know of them? Duh, I'm a prodigy. I can recall most everything I see or hear. According to the book, revenants attack using razor-sharp claws. Sounds painful, wouldn't you say? Yes, well, be that as it may, I must go aid those travelers outside. Stay here within the safety of the village. Very well, I don't mind staying here. In fact, it seems a smarter choice. Magic is far more powerful than any monster's claws. Thickest hide and strongest armor are useless against magic's power. Suppose I could have studied swords, but only magic's worthy of me. Even if this village were to be assaulted by monsters, I could defend it perfectly. Travelers, you must listen to me. The ancient forest of Zaha is dangerous. Head south and pass through this place before the fiends surround you. Who are you? My name is Arthur. The temple has assigned me the task of cleansing the forest of these things. There's so many of the fiends, though, I wonder if I stand much chance alone. So if you would, please flee now while you have the chance. Fiends? You're not talking about the same fiends that served the ancient Demon King. Can't be right. They're nothing but legends and fairy tales. Felt the same when I heard, and yet here they are. This place is filled with them. I wonder how far they've spread. Surely they're not in Renee alone. Why are they here? Ah, beware, your highness. Something approaches. Please allow me to deal with this. Evil shade, may the blessed light drive you from this land. Oh, there we go. All I had to do was rig the encounter. You ought to help. You can't fight them all alone. Do you have orders? So we're gonna obviously ditch Garcia. I also plan to ditch Gilliam. We're gonna put in Calm Mamie. Actually, no, we'll bring Gilliam. I'll find something for Gilliam to kill. So we want to go down there to get to our village. Yes, we have monsters. One of my companions is in that village to the south. If any of you can get there swiftly, implore you to watch over her safety. Any of you got bows? Because I know some of you can wield bows, but I won't see it in your spray. You don't have any... No bows. Okay. An easy way to get XP to somebody. Dodged. There we go. Whoop, coming from behind now. We at least got strength and skill. Those are going to be necessary regardless of which class he becomes. Speed. Those are useful. Okay, she's safe there. Alright, as it's telling us about the tree branch. Cut down a tree to make a bridge, quite simple. That's one of the other ways you can get to the southern village. Yo, France is piling up zombies. So in base game Sacred Stones, your safest form of grinding would have been fighting these guys, because so Sacred Stones invents a couple things. It invents the overworld for Fire Emblem, and it also invents the random respawning encounters, where at the end of every chapter you'll have a random enemy spawn somewhere on the map, and then you can go fight a bunch of them out in the world. That was the safest form of grinding that Sacred Stones could give you, which also added to Sacred Stones being the easiest Fire Emblem game ever made, because even if you didn't want to try your gambling luck with the Colosseums, you could just fight these things and have a relatively safe way of grinding anyway. Those towers are besieged by the agents of evil! Right you are, Lady Larichel. Can't allow this to happen. Come, we must charge down these cliffs and rush to the raid! Charge down these cliffs and the only thing we'll be rushing to is death. Or we find us a nice, gentle path down. Yes, well, let us hurry nonetheless. I simply cannot abide those wicked beasts running amok. Ah, Larichel. She's a special one. Still... let's see. HP, speed, and luck, okay. Weapon level up. skill and luck. Alright. Aren't the ideal stats, but I guess they're better than nothing. Kill the eye. Let's see. If I throw Erica in his way, does that change anything? Maybe not. But either way, I'm gonna have to start moving Gilliam down. We'll do this. Hold her up there. Your flesh shows no sign of putrefaction. Seems you're not a revenant. I have decided to join you in battle now. My name is Lute. I'm a mage of superior wisdom and rare ability. I've been reading up on those revenants. They are quite simply no match for me. I am superior after all. Lute became one of my favorite characters. I read some of her supports, and she is one of my favorite characters in Sacred Stones, and you can't convince me otherwise. So yeah, your introduction to her is as that I'm smarter than you bookworm mage. No, if you go through her supports, she is just the biggest fucking troll. She oh my god, she terrorizes people on a daily basis and just calls it fun. Hey, you got dodge. Good. I'm not concerned because I know there's that other one that's also got a lance. I'm gonna need to hang out in those woods for a minute. Problem comes from I'm gonna need Mulder to heal her anyway. Let's go with this one. Magic res. Good, we need magic on you. Oh, he can't hit the other one. Alright. Okay. That's one dead. Thanks for the subscription. You have a night. Here we go. Extreme speed resistance. her deal lots of pain. Oh, right, that's gonna suck. Oh, she does have vulnerability, okay. Oh, it's a good thing I used that vulnerability. She would have been dead otherwise. But at least she can double it, which makes things better. Or... Ah, Ross can't hit him. Alright. More death for loot, then. HP and magic. Bam. We'll move right there. And, yep, Nami can get that kill. Oh damn, he's gonna move. I didn't think he was gonna actually move. Well, this is gonna be simple enough, I guess. At this point, just pick your kill and get to level. Well, maybe not necessarily level, but at least close to one. Let's give it to Nami, because archers are extremely useful. Well, she's at least gonna hit stuff. Kill all the monsters. They best burn the bones to ash to be sure they don't return. So I can't believe we've been fighting. Thought those fiends nothing more than myth and legend. Those revenants are said to be the least of the dark creatures. Yet the weakest of them could outmatch any normal man. Cannot take this enemy light. Oh yes, there are much worse than those revenants in the entombed. Let's see, there's the bone walkers, moth dubs, gargoyles, bales. Why, I'll bet you just about any creature of lore could be walking again. Yes, we're in for some trouble. Even my fabulous power may not be enough. What divine light show me, is this a sign of dark days to come? By all that's holy, what is happening? Zerka, perhaps it would be wise to return to Frelia and regroup. Pressing forward seems foolish in light of recent events. Cannot face both Grotto's forces and more of those terrible things. So I follow your point, and nothing would please me more than running for safety. But what of my brother? He and his men are trapped in the same situation we are. Well, full well that I may be leading us into even greater danger, but please try to understand. If it's that I vow to see you through this safely. Aha, foul creatures beware! I, Larichel, will bestow upon you the honor of banishment to my blessed hands. Oh, where are the monsters? We just finished. Ah, glad tidings indeed. The heavens must be rejoicing. I am a tad disappointed, however. After all, I did rush all the way here to show you the splendor of my might. Ah, it's a real shame, isn't it, Lady Larichel? What's shameful is the way you drag us around the countryside. Pardon me, but who are you? Me? Since you ask, please allow me to introduce myself. It is I, the true light and glory of the sacred realm of Roston. Stop, Lady Larichel. You mustn't continue. You cannot reveal your true identity here. Yes, you are right. I get so careless sometimes. Now I must ride off in anonymity, and oh, how beautifully romantic. Right. Very well, strangers. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Come, Nazla, Renak, we ride. Let's go, Renak. Alright, alright. What was that about? Oh, poor Larichel. Larichel is something, I'll say that. Let's give... Fuck it, have another axe. Going to Seraphu. An ominous wave of dark creatures washes over the continent. Erica's journey to find her brother Ephraim grows ever more perilous. Still, she presses on, despite the danger. Her will is strong. The town of Seraphu, located on the border of Renee and Grotto, the people of both countries have long used the town as a meeting place. It stands as testimony to the friendship the two nations have shared these many years. Now, however, Seraphu is teeming with Grotto troops. Well, well, there's an arena in this town. Ooh, we got an arena. If I was feeling a bit light, my XP is looking a bit low. Say, is that a cleric? It is, and a gorgeous one at that. Something amiss, sister. You look flustered. Ah, pardon me. No, pardon me. I never meant to startle you. May I offer my apologies? No, it's not necessary. It was my fault. Excuse me, I must be going. Good day to you. And there she goes. Not my lucky day. She was quite the beauty, too. Ah, such is life. I think I've still time to visit the arena, though. Captain Sar of the Seraphi Border Guard, how fare you? I bring orders from His Majesty. Rumor has it that Princess Erica Vernay is making her way to Grotto. We're to find her and to place her in custody immediately. Yes, sir. One more thing. A traitor to the Empire has fled Castle Grotto. We receive reports she is hiding somewhere here in Seraphi. I don't care if you have to tear this town apart. Find the turncoat. Yes, sir, General Glad. If she resists, do we have permission to execute her? Yes, permission granted. Understood. Grotto's will be done. Grotto Empire will repay the debt of betrayal with blood. Majesty relies upon you, Captain. Be sure his trust is not misplaced. That is all. Yes, sir. Such loyalty to the crown. If only I could hold such conviction in the righteousness of our Emperor. Something troubling you, brother? No, pay no mind to me. Come, Cormag, let's go. From here we ride northeast, back to the fort. Very well. It's been so long since I last visited Seraphu. My brother and I used to pass through here en route to Grotto. Remember the harmony in which the people of both countries lived. No walls divided our borders, and our soldiers stood guard in high towers. This border town is to me a symbol of the trust between Grotto and Renee. And now it is firmly under the thumb of Grotto's Emperor. The peace I remember in this city seems like something from another time. It seems lost now forever. The city doesn't seem to be very heavily patrolled. They must feel it's not worth guarding with Castle Renee under their control. Let's try not to draw attention to ourselves. The west gate is undermanned. Pardon me, may I ask you a question? What is it? I'm looking for someone. Have you seen a young girl with indigo hair? Indigo hair? No, sorry. Thank you. Sorry to intrude. There's something very odd about that man, wouldn't you say? He did seem unusual. Didn't strike me as a grotto spy. Catch her! Don't let her escape! That way! She went that way! What's that? It's coming from over there. See what the commotion is. Traitor Natasha, surrender peacefully. Come quietly and you may have the chance to explain yourself before His Majesty. Please, you must listen to me. Take her! No, you must believe me. The Emperor is not himself. You must be able to see that. Impugn the Emperor at your peril. We've been ordered to execute you if you offer any resistance. But your words condemn you. A cleric is a traitor to the throne of Grotto. What madness is this? Ah, are you alright? Who are you? I'm from Renee. Why are these Grotto men after you? We're from Renee. Oh, I have something I must tell you. It's about Grotto. Grotto soldiers are coming this way. But to talk later. Now we must fight. Alright. This map is rough. This is a rough map to go through. For starters, let's get rid of Gilliam. There's a lot of axe users on this map. We've got Natasha. If I remember correctly, let's see, Magic 2, Magic 5. Skill speed 6-9, skill speed 4-8. 6. Damn, why is Mulder actually better? Odd situation. What do I do? Let's see. Because technically, we're forced to bring in Natasha. She's already a healer. And I also got Mulder, who is also a healer. I could bring both of them in, just because Mulder is has higher stats than her right now. At the same time, having two healers is borderline redundant for this early in the game. And we are going to be getting another person who's going to be very, very handy. So what makes this map rough is recruiting somebody. There's a guy we get to recruit here. God, does it hurt to recruit him? Let's bring Loot in. I want to give Loot some XP. We're in Coliseum Town. Let's give these people the XP they so desperately need. Also, I think this is the earliest Coliseum I've ever seen in a Fire Emblem game, post genealogy. God, I never thought I would see one this fucking early. I don't think there is one this early in any games after genealogy aside from this one. That was crazy. Not that. So you can also check your support conversations if you have any yet. Wait, does it? Yeah, so you can check your character supports. It'll tell you who they can have support conversations with. Characters are capped at having 5 total conversations. The cat has returned. So what this means, since they can cap A rank, it means you can have one person at A and one person at B, one person at A, 2 people at C, or 2 Bs and 1 C. Because I think you can't speak to more than 3 people. You can't keep conversations to more than 3 people. Now this did change for later games. I want to say it was... I think Path of Radiance abandoned this system in favor of just talk to whoever you want. And that's sort of what we have going forward. Radiant Dawn doesn't have a support system as far as I'm concerned. But pretty much every other game just does. You can talk to whoever you want. Here we're limited. But it is what it is. So we can see that we only have Seth for Erica. He's the only person we have that she can talk to. Natasha here with a new character. We have Seth and Franz. We're actually going to get that top guy in this chapter. Archer can speak to Lute and Naomi. Franz got Seth, Gilliam, and Natasha. Vanessa's got Mulder and Lute. Ross has Garcia and Lute. Naomi's got Clone, Garcia, Archer, and Gilliam. We got most of her conversations already. And of course, Colm's got Naomi, Mulder, and a few other people. Lute's got some people of her own, as well as Mulder and Gilliam, and Seth's got somebody as well. Yes, lots of people. And some of the people on those lists may not even be people we get in this playthrough. This was still during an age where it was quite common for Fire Emblem to have units that were relegated exclusively to those who had beaten the game a certain number of times. What, you want back already? My goodness. First you want it up, then you want it down, now you want back.
What is up with you? What's going on with you?
So much for my dreams of making my fortune here. First the girl, now the gold. Really isn't my lucky day. You there, mercenary. What are you doing here at the arena? Get back to the staging area now. Come on, why don't we both hit the arena? It'll be good training. Gonna risk your life anyway, might as well try to earn some gold. Remember reporting you to the captain. You'll be lucky if he just docks your pay. Don't forget, you could be replaced in an eye blink, you filthy sellsword. Don't worry, little man. I won't forget. Work's work, but I don't like fighting women. Well then, what's the rest of the day got in store for me? Tails, huh? Nothing but bad luck and more bad luck. You may not want to hear what I have to say, but I must speak with one of the Grotto soldiers. Only one of them will listen to my words. Please grant me strength. Here's what makes this chapter so rough. Joshua is who we're going to recruit. He just has to talk to Natasha. Thing about that, though, he's a myrmidon with a killing edge, which means if you put anything else ever in front of him, it's just going to fucking die. So, good luck on this one. This is a very, very rough map to get the recruitment on. But also one where it's basically essential that you do, so it's...
Hey. What is it?
When you're stuck again. Gotcha. Is that Palmyr? There's lots of axe users on this map. Well, there's a few lancers, but I still wouldn't... I would not recommend aiming to bring lancers here. Oh, hello, did you come to see me dance? Sorry, but I just finished a few moments ago. Oh, by the way, would you be interested in one of these items? A wealthy patron left me a small ransom and gifts after watching my performance. You can sell one for gold if you like, or use them to improve your skills. I simply cannot carry all this by myself, so please take this one. Wealth is useless if you can't use it to bring happiness to others, right? Thanks for dropping by. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. A dragon shield! That is a defense up stat item.
My goodness, what is a kitty? What is it?
Alright, things are going okay. Whoop. Brigands. I forgot about those guys. You know what? Let's send Calm to deal with those guys. Have Nami kill this spider. Strength, skill, speed. We're keeping a blessed Nami. Let's hope this continues. That'll do 8 damage. How much does he do? 9? Oh. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright. Now, I know he said he doesn't like fighting girls. He'll still fight them. Except for Natasha. I think Natasha's the only one he won't outright kill if you get within his range. So we're put into this awkward position. Ooh, I should actually do quite a bit there. I can't double on an Iron Iron, which is unfortunate. Okay, so Lute and Ross can kill that guy together. Okay, Franz has got this one. Franz, you're a disappointment. we'll let Ross secure the kill. Speed and luck. Okay, he's almost there. Ross is almost to his magic number. Okay, so we need to go. So his attack range is just in front of the tree. I think that's where I'm gonna need to drop Natasha. I think we have to instigate Joshua into coming down. Yeah, there's no archers down this way, so we'll go here. Ouch. No double. Oh, that's a shame, Loot. Okay. Ooh, Ross got the double. Damn. And if he gets that kill on that other fighter, then he'll be able to actually promote next map. Oh, weird, he didn't double that guy. And there's an archer there because of course there is. Okay, so Colm. Colm needs a kill, so this. Strength, skill, speed, luck. Alright, all good things to see. So if I go down there, yeah, that puts me in his kill range. Puts me at level 10. Okay, well at least he got strength on his last level. So with that, Ross is now capped. We don't need to give him any more experience for the time being. At least not until he promotes during the next map. I don't like that. Okay, so there's just... my highest avoid, the Slim Lance. What, kitty? Yeah. Why are you mad? We were just up here. Drop a heal. You don't know what you want, do you, kitty? Alright, we're gonna go... Harvey does actually want to go over that way, though, but we'll figure that out. Oof. Okay. I guess there's something for Mulder to do. Damn it! Okay. I was worried that would happen. No avoid! What? And... Damn, okay, there's no way of me surviving that. There is also this option. There is the suicide option. I'm just trying to see who the computer is going to prioritize. Oh, okay. Gotta go down there then. That wasn't ideal. I was hoping it would send Joshua first, but I guess I don't get that. Nope, okay. Well, that ain't ideal. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Any of you guys got stuff? Okay, you got a bow. Let's see how this goes. Damn it! Nothing's going my way there. Fuck! Hang on. Also, nope. Yeah, I messed that up. I should have done the first. Ouch. Okay, so he's still down there. No, I think Joshua can go up and talk to Natasha, but I'm not 100% on that. So that's my biggest concern right now. I still have to mind the ranges of everybody over here. HP magic defense resistance. Good things to see. Mission is defeat the boss. So as long as this guy over here is alive, as long as Sarah's alive, we can be here for as long as we want. We can go shopping, we can visit people, we can go farming. You know, all the ideal circumstances. I need that guy taken away from there. Yeah, right down here. Actually, I think I can bait him just from here. Well, I didn't see the last one was probably friends. You got this, Ross! Okay, he did indeed have it. I believe in you, Arthur. You and your weird name. Okay. Now we have problem 1, which is dealing with this. Okay, so we're gonna loot. Oh, right, I have these guys. So I'll have Ross come back down. Home go back up. Well, perfect amount. He'll do 9 damage. Amy only does 8. So we'll just plant Erica here. You don't have a javelin, so this is a fairly safe bet. There. Okay, he won't go to the house. Now this is Ratification Force. Renee's as well as God of Cars to us. Single out families from Renee. Please take this sword, it's an armor slayer. We'll send the dragon shield to storage. There we go. And here we are at last. You're that man I met. Here to capture me? You've been hired to silence me, haven't you? Yeah, Grotto's paying the bill. They want you dead, you know. But don't feel bad, it's not personal. Wait, please, it doesn't matter what happens to me, but you must hear my words. The Emperor of Grotto has changed. He is not the man he once was. Other nations must be warned before he extinguishes all life from our lands. And no offense, but I'm just a mercenary. I don't care about Grotto or its Emperor. Everything you say may be true, or it may be lies. I don't care either way. That's even so. Killing a beautiful lady like you would leave a bad taste in my mouth. Tell me, do you like to gamble? What? Gambling's what I live for. Even when I lose, I never want to stop. Let's have a little wager. If you win, I'll believe you. Heads or tails, you call it. You can't. This is no time for games. Would you rather I get on with the job I was hired for? Heads. Tails. Alright, so I'm heads and you're tails. Here we go. Which is it? What do you know? It's tails. You win. Figures. I haven't won anything all day. Well, Lady Luck has spoken. Guess I'm on your side now. Are you serious? Yeah, sure I might cheat, but I never worm out of a bet. It's a rule of mine. Oh, thank heaven. Thank you, blessed light, for your protection. Not nothing against heaven, but I'm right here if you want someone to thank. No? Wait behind me then. I gotta take care of these fools. Yes. Joshua is gonna be fun. The man with the killing edge, he is gonna fuck shit up. Damn, I was hoping for a crit on the first strike, but whatever. I guess the camp beggars can't be choosers. And also, this way is now safe to travel. Trans and them all up here. One of you guys comes down here, don't you? You do, okay. Yeah, and you're all out of range. So, we'll send Vanessa up here to go and fight a guy. She's got myself, right? Yeah. Come on, Joshua, you're a sword wielder. Don't do this to me. Not on your debut chapter. You're really doing this to me, aren't you, Joshua? If I was an Irisum renowned, I'll have you know. You've been across blades with one of Grotto's most famous generals, I have. Oh, but I'm an old man now. Starting to worry. What if I die without passing on my techniques? So I decided to write down what I've learned in a book. I have it here. Assuming strong warrior, be honored if you would accept it. Secret book that will give you a flat bonus to your skill stat, whoever uses it. Okay. Hear that dude. You have to go, Al. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the rest of your new year. I'll take this guy out. HP and speed. May not be strength, which kind of sucks. Better than nothing. Okay. So I need... First off, we're healing Joshua. That reminds me, can he... This boss might be able to leave his chair, so we'll... Gotta be a little careful with how I move, just so I don't accidentally proc him. Oh, more brigands. Alright. Alright, so... we set off going that way, so we'll do this. Heal up France, I need to go and save that village. Once that village is saved, I do not give a shit how many brigands he summons. Time being, that's where I need to go. Is he... Okay, just outside of range. Okay, that works for me. Only HP? Come on, Loot, you can do better than that. Right. Actually, we don't really have anything else to do, because France didn't take care of both those guys. So, at this point, let's go gambling. A shaman? Oh, this will be a cinch. So with the arena, characters fight to the death and you have no input aside from forfeiting when each cycle is over. You can only forfeit once a between cycle starts. So if you see a fight isn't going to go your way, just mash that button until the game lets you leave. Also, you do not choose what weapon your characters fight with. Instead, they are provided with the weakest weapon possible that could still harm your opponent. And so you will not lose any durability on any of your own weapons. So in the event that that is a concern for you, do not worry. You can just go in there and fight at your pleasure. And of course, this is also a very convenient way to get XP and money, both of which are things we need. So, so we need you here. I need to put one more person up where Natasha was standing, just to block those brigands off, just in case. I would recommend making a save slot every time you go through the arena, just because you never want to be in a position where you accidentally thrown yourself in a shitty situation. Hope everyone's okay. Hope everyone's well back home in Silva. It's a bit more I'll be in the Empire. Vulneraries, antitoxins. Can myself forget torches when it gets dark. Get them all set. I just need to get to the capital. I'll be the finest soldier the Grotto Army's ever seen. I swear it. What's this? And she left a torch behind. You know what? We can let Colm stand Vanguard here. Let's throw loot at the problem. Okay, neither of them double, which is a good thing to see. And there's our money. We're profiteering. Well, damn. 4% crit. in the armory here? Oh, steel stuff. Nice. Okay, so there's a soldier. You can go down there with a lance. He'll be alright. Takes care of that. Speed defense. So it is at this point that we can now take full advantage, see also abuse, of the arena. We'll just heal up loot here. Send her back in. Oh no. This is not an ideal situation. Oh, she dodged. And there's no doubling. So we actually stand a decent chance. Hey, there we go. There's our money. Money, money, money. I'm just surprised at how high Franz's speed stat has gotten. And we've got our victory fanfare, signaling that there's only the boss in the stage left, and we're not expecting anyone else. Time to abuse this arena. I don't like that. Oh, we still dodged. We're gonna land at loot. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I can go to the tree, and that's your stopping point. Pegasus Knight. Oh, this will be easy. Give me this is done. Skill up, alright. I'm gonna turn animations off. That's though it makes the healing go by slightly faster. But unfortunately, I can't skip animations for the Coliseum. These are hard-coded in, you can't get around them. Just 1 point more than 2 hits to kill. I don't like that. Ah, okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I thought was gonna happen. So, let's see. So generally speaking, it's gonna be the same unit every time, so we'll just send Luke down, and who's in, like, any sort of fighting shape? Well, let's send Joshua in. No, I'm sure he'll do fine. Wyvern Rider, that's a very different class of thing. Oh dear. Well, he dodged. Can you dodge it again? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Damn, he can't double. Yeah. I was worried that was the case. So, we now have the alternative of forfeiting a round. If you forfeit a round, that will also make the Colosseum create a new opponent. So we're gonna have to forfeit this. Alright, this ain't too bad. There, kitty. Damn. Mood, I was expecting better out of you. Mage versus mage. Go. Ah. Open level up. Weapon leveling up. Ooh, this one might be a little tougher. Uh-oh. Well, this ain't a great start. You're joking. Well, that just doesn't make logical sense. Let's try Joshua. There we go. This should go a little bit better. Then we can just let Joshua hang out for a while. Uh-oh. This one won't go so well. Well, it's already not going well. It's really not going well. Oh, it's definitely not going well. We're not gonna take that. Not a Marmot in the doubles. Alright, they actually let Franz bring his lance in. In Fire Emblem 7... Oh, that's really not great. In Fire Emblem 7... Cavaliers that went into the arena used swords all the time, so that's nice to see that we got another option instead. Thief. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, this ain't great. Well, Joshua, it looks to me like you're gonna have to forfeit. This is a little better matchup. This ain't great though. I mean, I can double. Nope. Not well. Franz, you do something. Go. Hands are full. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's right. Here, have this. Franz is still doing pretty decent so far. Okay, magic up, speed up, alright. need to carry this over to Natasha. Oh, damn. This ain't gonna go too well. If I step in with a sword, does that change it? No! Okay, so they really did just decide that no cavaliers come with lance now. Interesting. Okay. Joshua, go! Ooh, another axe fighter. The game is being so generous to me. No, I'm not even mad. Ooh, 3% crit, yes. And let's go drag another staff out for her. She's gonna be here a while. Oh, that's not good. And no doubling of Onyx Tide. Okay. Oh. This doesn't look good for either of them. Nope. Okay. Well, that ain't good. How does that mage have such high res? No doubling still. Oh, Colm can enter from there? I guess let's give him a shot. Oh, right, it's the Cavalier. Oh dear. Colm can double. It doesn't matter if you can't hit shit. So we're gonna have to forfeit this one. Oh dear. I'm detecting another forfeit in my future. God, this one's rough. This is a rough arena. Oh dear, what do they got for me this time? Okay, we dodge. But no doubles. This ain't good. No, it's really not good. Speed. Oh, hearing good things about you lately. Everyone's real happy. You've been happy. Been happy helping to heal them. Nice to hear. Do a little I can, and I'm glad if I've been helped. Oh, you have been. Rest assured. You don't just mind flesh. Your smile eases all our pain. So I may have lost our bet. But everything seems to have turned out for the best, right, Joshua? I just do what I can to help instead of everyone's way. I'm just saying, you've saved a lot of lives out there. You got other healers I know, but you're more than that. You're special. I may be the most cynical of our lot, but even I can see that. Joshua, you are far too kind. Don't be so humble, you deserve the praise. You say so. Well, I do, so keep it up. I'll do what I can. Nice smile. Well, now that they've gotten at least one support level, Joshua just standing next to Natasha is now going to have a small buff to his stats. Which stats depends on the affinity of the person that he's got to support with, so I don't know what the buff exactly is for Natasha, but he's going to get something. Ideally, it'll help him survive the Coliseum a little better. Ooh. 3% crit? I'll take a 3% crit. There we go. Another crit. Another 3% crit. Maybe Joshua's finally getting lucky. His strength sure ain't getting lucky, though. Poor guy. Wyvern Rider. No double either. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. Friends, and hopefully he'll be able to deal with it. Jesus Christ, why are they all such high strength enemies? What the fuck happened? Okay, maybe the mage's enemy is different? Nope, it's still a Wyvern Rider. That ain't good. Oh, and it's the perfect number. What do we got here? Yeah, that's us. This ain't helping. Alright, so we're gonna have to forfeit this one. Here we go. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh. Oh, so just going into the dialogue box can make it re-roll. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't like this. Joshua's got to be really... Yeah, he's not. Oh, this bad to set it up here. Yeah, it does. So just going into this box sets it up. Okay, so I don't need to forfeit. So I'm still facing an armor knight, which ain't great. So initially, I think that's a cavalier. Let's just try to deal with these things one at a time. We'll just do it like that. Friends to survive for one hit. I survived 2 rounds, buddy. Can you do that for me? Nope! Nope. Ah, he tried. Tried and failed. Oh, hey, this actually works out. I don't like how much damage the shaman does. And I'm not doubling? That's really weird, because shamans are supposed to be slow. There we go. Finally got it. Heal luck defense. And weapon level increase. I would sure hope so. That was a lot of fights, a lot of rounds. Oh, here we go. What are you doing? Oh, calm. I was just restringing my bow. Well, you really take after your grandfather. The way you handle your bow is great. Grandpa taught me how to shoot when I was little. Your grandfather really top-notch archer. Still remember how he tried to shoot me. Well, Colin, that's because you were stealing fruit from our tree. He really taught me how frightening an archer with a good shot can be. But he never hurt you. He just wanted to scare you. He missed on purpose. No, he was aiming for me. I'm just too fast for him to hit me. He never missed a target when we went hunting. Guess I'm just faster than wild animals. Laughing at me, aren't you? That's not true. Just that you haven't changed much since then. What's that supposed to mean? Just that you still exaggerate a lot. Another thing about it, you've always been on my side. Not always, and now especially, I can't always be there to protect you. Many responsibilities to this unit, you know. But I can't leave you alone either. A useless crit, but a crit all the same. The thief doubles, but as long as we can hit him, we should be okay. Speed and res. Oh. I mean, speed's useful. Res is okay. Ooh, a perfectly timed crit. Dodge, and we double. Okay. That makes this so much better. Magic, speed, luck, res. Okay, that's a very blessed level there for Arter. If we can keep that up, it'll be a great time all around. If I can double the knight, we should be okay. Damn, I doubled and critted. Okay. Yep, still going up. Another crit. No doubling. I don't like that. So you gotta make 2 more rolls on that one, buddy. Oh, he did it! We should end it. Okay. Damn it! Put yourself in that much danger just for that? Oh my god. Just for 1 skill up? Ooh, a Pegasus Knight, that's not gonna be good. That's not a good matchup. Ah, that's really not a good matchup. Well, there's no doubling, but... yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Okay. Slip down this way. What's the name you gotta fight, actually? Ooh, Shiva's the Shaman. Oh, ow. Oh, and we double, but doesn't matter if that shaman hits. That's gonna kill her. Ah, damn it. Okay. Joshua, you feeling lucky today, buddy? Ooh, Brigand with an axe. Yep, we're lucky. No, we're not lucky. No, we're not lucky. Joshua, what the fuck are you doing? Just in case I forgot. River and Rider. Oh, that's not good. That's been bad news every time that shows up. Yep, there it is again. Oh, we dodged? Will Joshua be the one to do it? Nope. No doubling, so we're relying on raw chance. Nope. How about you, Franz? What you got? Uh-oh. Yeah, that ain't good. Nope. Okay. Let's see. About Vanessa, maybe? That ain't good. Just dodge once. Vanessa, dodge! Just dodge once, Vanessa! That's all you need to do. No! Look. Not going our way. Call him what you gonna face. Oh, you face the Ribbon Rider too. Well, that's gonna suck. And you're not even... Yeah, you're not even doubling. Oh, I mean, you both dodged there. Oh! Ah! Almost got him. Wait! Fuck! Well... And that is why you don't do what I did. Should have been making more points. Should have been making individual ones. I wasn't paying attention, and now I gotta suffer. Alright. I got greedy. Alright. I think... Yeah. Oh, individual round. Okay, so that's what it does. It saves the individual round. That's gonna suck. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'll get this back. I won't clear the chapter off stream. I'll get this done since I spent like an hour and a half grinding, so I'm not gonna make you watch that again. I'll get us back to where we were. I'll just drop another save point, but yeah, that's gonna be. I'll get us all grinded out by the time you see this again on Sunday. They're all gonna be level 20. It'll be really funny. Yes. So otherwise, I appreciate seeing you guys here. Saturday is gonna be